Yo, what's happening everyone? It's your boy here, Abdurrahim, back again with another great amazing graphics design tutorial. And it's no tutorial of today, but it's some overview. Yes, it's a tutorial definitely. So on this kind of stuff of today, it's all about how much Adobe launches each year updates. As we all know how much Adobe, they usually come up with something which is a little bit quite different, expecting something which is a little bit testy and crunchy. Yeah, so something which is so great about this kind of Photoshop, new kind of what's new, there are a bunch of new kind of sky replacement, some new raw features, some patterns live, and a lot of bunch of kind of great and amazing stuff which you're gonna enjoy, those kind of designers out there which they would like to see what's happening. And something else, not only on the Photoshop side, but Adobe usually give out the updates throughout their whole package. So to enjoy that kind of amazing kind of packaging about the Adobe and stuff, all the links will be down below in the description. As you all know guys, you must be having a cloudy subscription to be on this kind of new update. Let's jump in on the Adobe to see what's new. So ladies and gentlemen, we are actually inside Photoshop, and something which is so great, we're gonna start with the sky replacement. Don't tell me where I was at. I was getting my medal there. So something which is so great, let's go all the way to edit, and let's go all the way to the sky replacement, which is something which is so great. Now on the sky replacement side, you can see it takes a little bit of time because it has to load and stuff. So we are having the background changed to our sky. Now we're going to click on the sky here, and you can see you have multiple files, like you have grouped files, which are 3 of them. Now if you expand them, you can see if you click this blue sky, it will just adapt it, and the conditioning of the weather, color tone, it changes still. Now I want you guys to pay close attention. Now I'm going to just click on this kind of sunset, a little bit sunset. Now clicking on the sunset, it will enhance even the subject, but clicking on the bluish or cloudy, it will give a different kind of feel on your subject. Now that's about the sky replacement, and you can even add your own kind of sky if you have it, and Photoshop will do it for you. They're calling it the sensei, you know what I mean? Sensei. So something else, it's all about how much you can push it through different skies. As you can see, this kind of sky, which is brilliant, but I want that kind of spectacular one, which let's go to spectacular. So spectacular gives you more dramatic, man. I feel like Photoshop have done a great job throughout this. Let's be honest, Photoshop have really kind of pushed this throughout it. So I leave it up to you guys to just play around with it. If you have it already, to give me some results, share with me on my Instagram account and tag me there. It will be something which is so perfect. Now as you know me guys, sometimes I do the pictures and stuff. I take pictures, a lot of pictures. Now taking a lot of pictures, sometimes I check some beautiful models out there, some great and amazing pictures, and sometimes it takes time to a little bit of retouching. Now retouch has been made easy using Photoshop. Now how to do it and achieve it, it's really kind of simple. Now go all the way to filter and go to the neural filters. Now neural filters, man, you're gonna love it. Now on this kind of side, let it load a bit and turn on the skin smoothness. For the first time, if you're having this kind of not turned on, it will load a bit and tells you that it wants to download something. Well, allow it, it comes from Adobe. Now from this kind of side, I'm gonna adjust the blurry, and I'm gonna adjust the smoothness up to 11, and you can see on this side, let me zoom in, there's a quite different. This is a before and this is after. You can see guys how much it's easy there. Now if you have a robust and amazing shots you have taken, this is a really kind of life savior, I can call it, on the go. Instead of you kind of pushing a lot of smoothness, doing this, going to luminance, doing that and this is really kind of helpful. Thank you Adobe. Yeah, another kind of stuff, it's all about this style transfer. Now I'm going to turn off the skin smoothing. Now on the neural filter gives you a bunch of stuff. We're going to go to beta too, but right now let's go to style transfer and see what's new. Now let it stay there and give you the results on the go. Voila, as you can see guys, there's a great and amazing art there, which is a style art, which is a perfect one. Now we're going to click bunch of different kind of workflow of style transfer to show you or showcase you what's goodness about it, which is brilliant to me. So you can see this kind of style transfer, but for this is actually for those people who are beginners to get that kind of briefment. But if you want to take it and push it far away, you might be having some more kind of option. You can see bunch of option there, which is great. You can see this kind of colored one, you can select it and the Adobe just pushes it for you to see what's happening. Let's jump into the beta. Now clicking on this kind of side, you might be allowing beta. Now on the beta side, what's happening is all about the controlness of your imagery by using the sensei, the Adobe AI. Now what I love about it, it's first thing first, it uses internet. Beware of that before touching anything. It uses internet. If you have a fast internet, you get fast results. Now let's see. Now I want her to be having anger because she's happy. Let's make her having anger and see what's going on. Will it work or meh? Or what's going on, man? Let's see. Voila, it tells you filters applied to this detected face may not work well. Now it depends with the facial. Now let me get another image so as we can see the difference here. Now I'm gonna use this image to test out the neural filter on the beta side, which it's gonna be awesome. Now on this kind of beta side, I guess it's gonna be working out great because the facial is here, so I guess it's gonna work. Clicking on the beta side and go all the way to this kind of smart portrait. Now you can see there's a facial edge. Now I'm gonna get started with the facial edge, and anger, I'm gonna try it out and see what's the difference. We're gonna make him a little bit old and see what's happening here. Man, this is crazy. Just take it out. Just see how much Adobe did it there. Just check it out, how much they enhanced that kind of feature. But guys, this is all about beta. Don't think this is fully sometimes working. You might be getting bugs because if software is on beta, just know that there might be experiencing of bugs. Another kind of stuff, it's all about the colorizing. Now I want to just touch the colorizing. I want our image to just make it first black and white. Now Control Alt Shift plus B and click OK. Leave that kind of black and white, and I'm going to show you guys how you can refill your color back. Now go all the way to filter, then neural filters, and just chill there and wait for it. Go all the way to beta and go all the way to Colorize and download that kind of plugin. So we are done here with Colorize. You can see our image has been colored. Perfect. Now you can select your own color you want. So I may be saying on this kind of color, I want it to be a little bit this one. So it will just do its own thing there. Now I can play around with cyan or even the blue to give it more realistic colors. Now it might be magenta. I can just give it to magenta, and you can see a little bit of warmness there. So this is our before and this is our after. You can see how much Adobe Sensei does the colorization there, and it keeps things on the go, which I'm really adoring what they're doing. So on this kind of new update, there's a kind of pattern preview which is really robust, which made me like poof, which is so amazing. Now checking out, it's really kind of easy. Now do this one thing, go all the way to view, then pattern preview. Now after having this kind of dialog, just click create OK, and after that there is our magic starting. Now I'm gonna use maybe a typography on this one because I want it to be having that kind of typography. You can see lorem ipsum everywhere. Now I'm gonna just adjust it, lorem ipsum. Now I can say graphics design, just like that. Now I'm gonna select everything, change my color. It's gonna just apply to everything there. So if I go outside up to there, you can see the magic. Now everything happens on this kind of grid box, which is outlined with blue. Now if I take the brush right now and make a new brush and try to paint, what will happen? Now check this out. I'm gonna change the color and give it a little bit purplish. Now I'm gonna draw up to there, I'm gonna draw some rings, or just something to give you guys a perspective what's going on. Now I'm gonna draw up to here. Now if I zoom out, you can see we have created random patterns. Now I can go all the way on the top floor, just somewhere here and somewhere here and somewhere here too, and somewhere here and somewhere here. Now if I go outside, and let me just turn off my graphics design to not distract you guys, so you can see we have made our pattern. Now disabling it, it's very quite easy. Go all the way to view, then go to pattern preview, then you can just remove that and disable it. But if you want to see things happening, pattern preview, then click OK, and everything will just get back to normal, which it's a really kind of great, amazing update. Something else about this kind of new Photoshop update, it's all about smart object transform, and you're going to reset or do any change by using only a smart object. Now this is what happens. Sometimes you guys forget about using the smart object. Now this is how you can use it. Now click on the text type or anything you'd like. Now to me, I'll prefer that kind of lorem ipsum, keeping it at the center. Now I'm going to right click it and go all the way to convert to smart object. After that, Ctrl+T. Now I'm going to use Ctrl and adjust it and give it perspective. Now after having this kind of great and amazing perspective, this is what's going to happen. I'm going to right click it and say reset transform, and voila, there we go. Everything has been resetted back. Now that kind of amazing kind of feature, but using only the smart object, it's really kind of great and amazing gradient. Now you might be sometimes doing this, changing position and right click it and say, man, you know what, reset to transform, and everything will just reset back to how it was, which I find it's a really kind of great update from Adobe. So another kind of great and amazing feature, it's all about the content aware or the selection mask, which is very great. Now let's go all the way to select and say, you know what, give us some select and mask, which is really great. Now as you can see guys, we are having a transparency and our subject there. Now you can select everything you want. Now select the subject and see if Photoshop will just select it by using the Adobe sensing or the AI. Now let's see and wait for it. Well, perfect. You can see how much it did there. So there's no any kind of place where it distorted. Really brilliant. And you can see you can adjust the transparency, or you can just get these things ASAP. So I need the transparency to go a little bit 100% to see the differentiation there, which is really great. After that, just click OK. You're having your mask done, which it's a really kind of great update. I find it's really kind of dope. So guys, that's it about this kind of new Adobe Photoshop what's new. I hope you enjoyed on this kind of great amazing walkthrough, and let me know in the comments down below what you're thinking. If there's anything you'd like me to share with you guys as a tutorial throughout this kind of what's new, let me know so as we can break it down further. And something else, it's all about, if you're new here, consider subscribing to your homeboy here. We are about to hit that 3K subscribers, which it will be so much amazing throughout our journey. Another kind of stuff, it's all about how much you can just check out a lot of tutorials on my YouTube channel. So there are a bunch of graphics design tutorials. You can check them out. If you're new to Photoshop, you can just get started with something simpler. I really made some simple tutorials as much as I can, so you can check out on my YouTube channel there. It will be so much amazing. I'll leave a playlist down below to check it out. Another kind of stuff, I'll be seeing you guys on the next one. As always, stay sharp and creative, and kudos guys. Peace.